Hello lovely nipples! Before we start the video, I wanted to share some good news with you. We finally did it! We got merch available, like actual 3D versions of me that you can touch and feel and nuzzle and put on your desk. You can find them on my storefront on TeePublic, link down below. Have a browse, see if there's anything you like, and thank you for your continued support. Now, on with the video. Yeah? Anime review in 3 minutes or less. Swish. What's the setting? It's a fantasy world isekai. But gasp, the main character is a spider. So what? What about the story? Class, explosion, isekai. Wake up? Oh no, spider! Kumo was reincarnated as a spider. And guess what? Kumo means spider in Japanese. Wow! She now must contend with a deadly dungeon of enemies whilst she is, well, just a tiny little critter. I remember being freaked out at first, but I got over it quickly enough because it's super duper interesting watching Kumo trying to deal with her hopeless situation, her psyche under pressure, and physically always under stress as she tries to survive in a hostile environment using her human intellect to her advantage, leveling up slowly, running, hiding, smart tactics, and choosing the right skills, often almost dying. Eventually, Kumo does grow powerful, but it's very, very earned, and there's always a step higher, in an interesting fashion. In fact, it's really hard to talk about this show without spoilers, but oh my gosh, the story goes so much further, so fruiting deep. Because, on the other hand, we have the humanoid characters living a more standard isekai life that may start out as a little bland, but soon enough we get to see hints of what's truly going on. And sure enough, we know that in time, both of these stories will converge. And what then? Who are the characters? MC Kumo is an absolute blast and joy. She is a real persona with her wants and dreams, funny and oh so many flaws. Trying to make the best out of a terrible situation, we slowly see her mind descend into some sort of happy, blissful madness, including talking to herself and animals, and slowly developing into a more self-centered person, which is necessary for her habitat. Throughout it all, she stays Mimi, cute and happy, which is admirable, adorable, and it makes sense if you know where the story is going. On the other side, we have Shun and friends, leading a happy life in stark contrast to the main character. Although their story starts off a bit slow, which makes sense, it's good to see it in context, and it's exciting to try and figure out exactly how and when they will converge, even if those characters are less interesting. But later we are introduced to other characters, such as the teacher, the vampire, all of which could be main characters in their own right, and the demon queen is an absolute joy as well. How long is it? Currently 24 episodes. Genre? Action adventure, comedy, magic, fantasy, mystery. What's the music like? Personally, I'm not a fan of the metally rappy songs, but it's probably not bad. To each their own. And the animation? The show often makes use of CGI. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it hits in an eerie way, and sometimes it really doesn't. That aside, the art is okay, the character design are serviceable, and besides, is it finished? It very much isn't, and I really look forward to season 2. Anything else? Who knew that spiders could be so cute? Now should you watch? This is the way isekai should be, where the previous world matters a lot, and this world matters a lot, and all the game mechanics matter a lot. All characters are very aware of their reincarnation and are trying to use their previous knowledge to plan out their next move. There is a good reason why they got killed and why they got reincarnated. There is a clearly defined power system and a power ceiling, and a sinister reason as to why things work the way they do. The spider thing is not a gimmick at all, and yet it drives the show, but maybe not for the reasons you think. It actually elevates it even further, and when you find out why, it'll be mind-boggling. Truly, this is a story with tremendous potential, and for that, surprisingly, I couldn't recommend this enough, even if the CGI is questionable. AI は何かとにかく、じゃあね。